that shit. Yo. There was no like, hey, cuz, welcome to the 317 Sports Project. Shit. With fuck, bro. With Penn and Pops. I am Penn. His asshole to my right is Pops. Welcome to the show. Episode 31. Episode 61. He didn't give me no kind of run in, y'all.
Usually I do a countdown.
He was like, you ready? I was like, oh, shit.
I did it. You just see my face after I went,
shit.
My face was so surprised by myself.
Welcome to the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops, episode 61, the Thanksgiving edition.
Yeah.
It is Tuesday, November 26th. As you can see, we're sitting down because
I got a bad back.
My knees and hips are crazy. So it's time to sit, y'all. Straight
welcome
up.
To grown men problems.
Welcome to old ass men problems. It is November 26th. Show drops Friday, November 29th, the day after Thanksgiving. And let's just talk about the holidays. Some holiday question time, bro. What is your favorite holiday?
So I'm a Halloween guy. Naturally, that's my favorite holiday. I like spooky shit.
Yeah.
But Christmas is probably my all-time, like that's my, as far as family holiday where I feel like joy and stuff. And I actually have more holiday spirit than I've had in a long time.
Oh, that's cute.
Probably because a lot of shit has happened to me and I needed some holiday spirit.
Not his hips and his back, shit.
Yeah. So you know what? I was just kind of, I went to, Straders and Oakland Nurseries. We started looking at Christmas trees and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I was like, look at that reindeer. Look at this. Look at Santa sitting over there and shit. And I'm like, you know what? I feel pretty holiday spirited at the moment.
I'm not mad.
So yeah, I think Halloween first, Christmas right there behind. I think that those would be my two.
They're all kind of corny to me because I really kind of think too logical about holidays because they're not really for us. You know what I'm saying? As brown people, so. I don't really buy into holidays, Americanized holidays, but I will say you can't really get mad at family football, family football and food. You can't really be
really
too mad at that.
When you say Americanized, it's religious based though. So
Thanksgiving isn't religious based so much.
Besides that.
I meant 4th of July is kind of corny to me because the reason that independence, that really ain't got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what Memorial Day, Labor Day, all of that shit. But yes, the Christmases and the Easters and for sure, they're very faith-based.
I don't even think about the other ones. That's when you said holiday, I thought I was only 3 popped in my head. So when you're I'm 4th of July, fuck that. Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? That's a holiday.
Exactly. I'll eat a brat.
Exactly.
No, I don't even think about that.
Fireworks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But holiday,
I'm proud to be and all that.
Yeah, I like it, but I'll check out.
So you think there's 3 holidays? So Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. That's the holidays to you.
I'll sprinkle Easter on it.
Valentine's Day, hell to the no.
Fuck that. That's my worst one to me. I think Valentine's Day is
so
a piece
hallmark.
Of shit.
So hallmark.
I can't stand Valentine's Day.
St. Patrick's Day?
No, definitely not. No.
For December 31st, New Year's.
No Flag Day.
No flag. no Labor. No. All right. Snarf.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. King Day?
Oh, of course.
My nigga, for sure. Dr. King.
Yeah.
That actually might be my favorite holiday.
And it's the newest federal holiday.
That might be my favorite holiday that I think about. But over the 3, mine is Thanksgiving. That is
a brand new federal holiday.
Favorite Thanksgiving side?
Oh, man. Am I at the white side or the black side?
Give me one of both, my nigga. You're allowed. You are biracial.
Favorite Thanksgiving side on my dad's side, probably deviled eggs.
Fair.
I'm a dick.
Ooh, Jesus.
I'm a dick.
He's been on one tonight, y'all. Don't mind him. Don't mind him.
I'm a big fan of deviled eggs. I get that from my father.
Deviled eggs are fire.
Yeah.
They are.
Depending on who's
making. We
were
just talking about that on the way to the game. Yeah. We talking about not liking scrambled eggs and not liking over easy, but deviled eggs are fire.
Sure. Deviled eggs are great. Mm-hmm. Think for the culture side, I'll go
chitlins.
No, hell no.
Oh God. Never would I ever.
Probably greens.
Yeah.
I'm a big greens fan. Yeah. But I love stuffing.
That's me right there.
I'm a big stuffing fan, and especially
fire if macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, that's
fire.
The crust.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
But I'll go. What did I say?
Stuffing,
especially if it's like a sausage stuffing. Like if you get like a nice, like you throw in some meat in there too. Christine's, or I guess my brother-in-law John, his family stuffing recipe is fire.
Are we rocking the kilt?
My brother-in-law. Which I guess that'd still be my brother-in-law.
It's definitely your brother-in-law.
My sister-in-law's husband.
Got you.
Which would still be my brother-in-law.
Facts.
Right?
It's weird how that works.
Yeah, right? Yeah. John.
It's really
good job, John.
For sure.
You don't watch this show, but good job, John.
You should watch the show though, John, because shit be slapping. All right, both agree on that. So interestingly enough, I had in here, what are we thankful for? And then I looked down at the mic checks, and you were like, I deleted it because it literally had, what are we both thankful for? And then the next thing you put was mic checks, what are we thankful for? And I was like, we can't ask this twice. So,
but has that changed in the last couple seconds?
I don't think that I'm thankful that I can sit my black ass down and do this show tonight. What are you thankful for, bro? Like for real.
That's a great question that I was able to pull myself through the back end of this year.
Wow.
I would say that, like, and still feel pretty good about this year after the fact. Yeah, I would say that for sure.
I am very thankful at where the relationships with all of the people who I value are in my life at this current moment.
That's a good one.
Me and Brittany are great. Me and you are great. Me and Lindsay. Me and Zach Siddons. Me and the girls are dope. So that, me and Teej are great. So that thing of all the, you know what I'm saying, all my peoples, our relationships are all intact and you know, running smoothly at this particular juncture. Shit could drop tomorrow. Thanksgiving holiday is coming up.
Yeah, things switch quick during the holidays. Someone says I'm wrong, and things change pretty quick.
Niggas don't talk until February.
Yeah. It's like, I'll see you after you make your resolutions. How about that? I will suggest a couple to you, and then we'll talk to see how you handled that.
Show me some Mary. What's on deck?
We'll talk a little bit. I'll be very honest with everybody.
It's gonna be a quick show.
Quick show.
There's
not a lot going
on. Rightfully so. There's not a lot going on that we care about.
Correct.
Let's just be honest for sure.
We'll talk about a little bit about the NBA injuries, holiday seasons, games are starting to matter a little bit more. NCAA basketball, NCAA football, rivalry week.
See what we doing out here? See what we doing?
Yep.
See what we doing?
What did I say? NFL, updated standings, sure. Athletes, actors, and atrocities, they're bad.
These fats just straight be tripping. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Quick hitters. We're going to kick off the good. The Memphis Tigers, y'all. Penny Hardaway, an unranked basketball squad. They upset number 1 UConn last night, who also lost again today, I just found out. But in the opening round of the Maui Invitational to improve to 5-0, Tyrese Hunter, senior guard, Iowa State and Texas transfer, had 26. He's kind of like a Jimmy Butler to me. A little bit shorter, but the attitude, loves to play defense and all of that. PJ Haggerty, sophomore guard from Tulsa, busted for 22 and 5. 11 players, 1 scholarship player from last year, 11 new hoopers on their squad. Penny Hardaway has been there since 2018 and has never had anything less than a 20-win season. 22 and 14, 21 and 10, 20 and 8, 22 and 11, 26 and 9, 22 and 10 again, and now he's off to a 5-0 start. They're the number 2 shooting team in the country. Penny can straight up coach, man. He can straight up coach. Currently playing Michigan State in the second round right now. I hit the record. I love that you went and checked though. I'm not mad because I actually wondered myself. Currently playing Michigan State in the second round of the semifinals of the Maui Invitational right now, and I believe last time we checked they were up by 9, which means they're about to go to the finals of the Maui Invitational mañana versus either North Carolina or somebody. Can't remember who. But moving on. The bad. The NFC West and the NFC South are absolute atrocities of conferences. I know we're going to take a deeper dive in this probably in a little bit, bro, but holy shit. These conferences are absolute ass. The conference leaders are both 1 game above 500 at 6 and 5, which means they're going to be like the 3 and 4 seed going into the playoffs, which pisses me the fuck off. We'll talk about it more during Around the World, but is this a normal thing that the leaders of divisions are this shitty, or is it just like Is it? That's not a new thing?
It's not a new thing. I think it kind of switches between some divisions here and there.
Snarf.
Like
some are up, some are down, some are up, some are down. All right.
I'll say this. I expected Tampa Bay to be higher than what they are right now in that division.
Mm-hmm. Don't start giving away too much.
Yeah. So,
can't give away too much.
My bad. Yes.
I'm not mad. It's okay. And they're not the only ones. That's not the only shitty conferences. Those two, like our conference ain't phenomenal, and we'll take a dive later. But I think the NFL might be in some trouble as it pertains to viewership and love for the brand overall. And I think we'll talk about that too. But the ugly.
The fact that the last 2 minutes of a basketball game last 45 minutes.
Interestingly enough, we will talk about the NBA as well and how I think that shit is fucking falling off. It's just all bad out here. The ugly. That's what you were saying. The ugly is the fact that,
35 seconds. Why does it take
17 minutes?
17 minutes. Like, just be over.
I'll just be over. He said, get to the show. You want that college football show. I'm not mad. The ugly. Aaron Rodgers fall off. Currently has 2,442 yards, 17 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 63.4 percentage passing in 11 games. He has 0 300-yard games. He has 4 games of less than 200 yards, and he has 8 games of less than 250 yards. 4 games with 1 touchdown or less. He missed the 2023 season. In 2022, he threw for 3,695 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions, which was his worst season since 2017. He stated on the Pat McAfee show that he wants to come back next season and play for the Jets, who are currently sitting at 3-8 and suck badly. We all know that nigga be lying. So this is the guy who was like, when they asked we got the vaccination, he was like, what did he say? I can't remember how he said it. Dude, I have been not euthanized, but some bullshit that he said. Basically, he's a weird fucking. He's a weird dude, but we all know he be lying, and all quarterbacks be lying. All of them be lying. I want to play for this team next year. I love my squad. Blah blah blah. Pistons forever. Blah whatever they be talking about. They be full of shit. Do you believe he wants to be a New York Jet next season?
No, I don't.
Okay,
no, I don't.
And where are you on the 41-year-old AA Ron moving into next year?
You're not Tom Brady.
Wowzers. Yeah.
You're not Tom Brady. You make, I'm not even going to say talent. I'm going to say you make worse decisions business-wise.
As a human.
Yeah,
you do.
Than Tom Brady. You chose the Jets. Jets were a dumpster fire before you went there. You went to someone that didn't have an offensive line thinking that you just being there was going to be different when you're not as talented as you once were. Like, I just don't understand. Like, you just make bad choices.
Do you think the Achilles made him that much worse?
No, I think his brain made him that much worse.
Oh, not his brain. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to move on to shout-outs in a second, but this question just came to me. So the last 2 quarterbacks for the Green Bay Packers before Jordan Love were Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers.
Correct.
Who, as we see later in their career, and as things start coming out about them, neither one of them are portrayed as like awesome dudes to their teammates. Neither one of them are portrayed as good people in the community. Like, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't think you'll find out the stuff as far as like the political side with Aaron Rodgers
until later.
Crazy, and maybe later, maybe that'll happen. But yeah,
they're kind of assholes.
Yeah.
Shout outs. You got any shout outs for the humans this week? Anybody you want to like?
No,
say
what up to? Just enjoy your families
as much as you can.
And
if you can't, then don't.
And if you can't,
it's not worth your mental health. If not,
enjoy the loved ones you do have around you, the friends. If you have one person close to you, tell them how much you appreciate that they're there in your circle. For the people that don't and you need somebody, reach out. I'll say happy Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you for a second, but just go find somebody and tell them how much you're thankful for just being around and being there to chat when they can. Like, be more attentive.
Snarf. I mess with that. We're going to take a quick break, y'all. Get back to it. 317 Sports Project. We'll come back with Around the World, some Naptown news. Can't wait to talk about the Colts and the Pacers. They're killing it this year. We will be right back after these messages. What's that score looking like?
Sarcasm.
You hear that? You picking up on that?
71-63.
Ooh, Memphis going to get it done. See you tomorrow in the finals. We'll be right back, y'all. He said sarcasm. Yeah.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Take the picture. Welcome back to the 317 Sports Project. We are presented by Pinnacle Professional Coaching, one of our two sponsors. Are you feeling stuck? Are you at a fork in the road and you just can't pick a direction? Reach out to Pinnacle Professional Coaching. We specialize in transitions, mindfulness, and self-love. Schedule a 45-minute consultation and start to unlock your full potential today.
Hell to the yeah. We are going to our next segment, Around the World. Corner, wing shot, top of the key, wing shot, and the other corner. We are kicking it off in the corner with the NBA, which we love so much this season. What you got, Pops?
Let's talk about holiday season.
What does this mean?
What?
Holiday season. What is this? What does that mean to you?
Holiday basketball actually starts becoming basketball in the NBA.
Ah.
Teams are starting to figure shit out. Like, things are...
Niggas is gelling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Snarf. They actually care for the
Off
next
season,
month and a half.
Yeah. It's like, okay. It'll build up to Christmas Day games, that type of thing. Right.
Snarf.
That's why I wrote that.
Okay, I support you.
Standings. Let's talk about that real quick. The East sucks. I just want to establish that first before I get into this too deep.
It doesn't. I mean, that's exactly valid. It sucks.
So, to give you an idea of the sucks, 1 through 5 in the East are the ones that are at least 500.
That is so bad.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are all under 500. Milwaukee, which they have turned it around a little bit.
By winning 7 of the last 10.
So, 7 of the last 10, sorry.
What were you going to say? 7 of the last 3?
I was. I was. I read that real. I looked at that and I'm like, wait, that's what he said, just because 10 together, multiplication, subtraction.
It was 7 of the last 3. Word, bro. That's what they doing out here.
Milwaukee has really turned it around. Getting dubs. Won 7 of the last 3. That's impressive.
That's winning.
That's impressive. When you win more games than you play,
damn, Doc, you getting it done over there.
They're 8-9. They had started like to
win 7 of the last 10 and be 8-9, your ass off the jump, cuz for sure.
So like they've turned it around. Middleton's not even back yet, so they'll be Milwaukee.
I wonder what their schedule has been like the last 10 games as well, though.
It's been pretty, like they've played some good teams. They've played some good teams. Even in the West, they've played some good teams.
All right.
You got Cleveland at 1. They're the team right now, 17-1. What scares me about Cleveland is
the drop is coming.
The drop at some point is going to come, and you almost want it to come sooner than later so you can go through it and get better after it.
100%.
Right, like you
don't
almost
want that shit to come like not later in the season.
No, you want this to start to go like a
January. They need a break.
We need somebody to have a shooting slump real quick.
Somebody to get hurt for 4 weeks or something for sure.
Because we don't want that. We don't want that.
They are 17-1.
17-1. Yeah, Boston at 15-3, Orlando 12-7, New York 10-7, Heat 7-7, Milwaukee 8-9, Pacers 8-10, Brooklyn 8-10, Detroit 8-11, Chicago 7-11.
It's still bad.
Just bad.
And
I put in here, this was written before, but 7 to 8 win teams. Right. 7 teams, 7 to 8 wins right now. Will be interesting to see who pushes through. Again, like this is that time that people are starting to take the Pacers, and we'll talk more into them. Offense is finally starting to figure out after you had 2 really big key injuries. We still got 3 people injured there. 4 people injured there. We're going to figure out who's what and rotation.
What's Moses Brown going to do?
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. So Pacers, I think everybody picked that they would take a step forward after making the Eastern Conference Finals. So that'll be interesting to see. Golden State. Playing really great basketball right now.
Playing really great basketball.
Yeah.
We thought the fall off was coming, and it has not hit yet. Is this Steve Kerr coaching his ass off?
A little bit.
Low-key coaching his ass off.
A little bit. They are officially 12-5. They did lose it last night.
What's the Lakers? 10-7?
10-6.
All right.
10-6.
All right.
Yeah. Take the West, but from 1 to 10, there's only a 4-game separation.
All got winning records, huh?
All got winning records.
That's how bad the East is.
Correct. Correct.
I still don't think a team should be able to get in the playoffs with a losing record.
I don't disconcur.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I think that's all bad.
So we'll see what happens. We got, again, we're going towards, especially once December hits. And of course, we've got the, what do they call it now? The
Emeritus in-season tournament cup.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah. So that's going on right now. Miami's playing right now against the Bucks. The Bucks.
On a really ugly mustard court.
Miami's.
It's so bad. Some of these courts this year are doing way too much.
Like, somebody kind of whitewashed the courts a little bit to some of the teams, to be very transparent, because like
somebody?
The league.
Thank you.
That's what I meant. Yeah. But like, again, somebody was like, hey guys, we're a little too abstract for this. Like, Pacers, I love the spray painty look and the culture look.
Too black, bro.
Yeah.
It's too black.
And then it's like, now it's, again, I love Slick Leonard. Boom baby court, and it's just all blue now. And it's like,
very
it just
corporate.
looks
They went very corporate.
On all of them. I'm not.
For sure. It's true.
Yeah, not a big fan of that.
Nope.
Wing shot.
Oh, we're moving on already?
Yeah, unless you got more to talk about the NBA. I didn't put a lot in there.
That's beautiful. I'm not mad. That's fast. Carry on.
NCAA basketball. Let's kind of talk about men's college rankings right now as an update. Really early. I'm not going to go to the top 25. I'll go top 10.
All right, I'm not mad at you.
I got Kansas 5-0, UConn 4-0, Gonzaga 5-0, Auburn 4-0, Iowa State 3-0, Houston 3-1.
This is not updated at all.
No.
Wow.
Tennessee 6-0, Kentucky 5-0, Alabama 4-1, Marquette 6-0.
UConn just lost back-to-back games, so they're 4-2 now.
Correct.
So
yeah,
that's different, which really surprises me.
Who?
UConn. They lost yesterday to Memphis, and they literally just lost today.
That's the one thing with college basketball when you do the AP Top 25. It says weekly, so if you pay 2 times, and they're on our tournaments right now.
Maui Invitational Tournament is playing some dogs.
Right. So
like, that next week you'll be 4-2.
This is going to look very different after next week.
Very different.
So this is going to be really interesting.
Can we give it up to DePaul, who is 6-0? Coach Holtman over there, Christopher Holtman is undefeated, 6-0 right now.
Really, really awesome.
Big ups, bro.
Shout out to Dayton.
They lost to somebody earlier.
North Carolina, but it was 2 point
It was really
game.
close. I was going to say it was a close
2 point game.
That's who they played the Maui invite.
I kicked myself this morning because I went and saw that box score and I forgot that game was on, and I wanted to watch that last night.
Fuck with the Flyers. We fuck with the Flyers.
92-90, and I'm like, okay, Dayton. I mean, again, Dayton's always kind of sneaky, but Dayton's going to be
like
really good this year.
25 wins sneaky. 26, 25-9, like always nice for sure.
When the brackets come up, pick an upset with Dayton.
Shouts to Karen Dahl. She's been telling us we got to go to a Dayton basketball game.
Yeah.
Shout out KD. Dayton Flyers all day.
Must-see games coming up.
Oh, for homies? For the homies?
For homies.
All right.
Right now, you've got Alabama, and you're not going to, if you're waiting to hear this, I'm going to say right now, and you're not going to see this until Friday, so hopefully you're watching right now. You got Alabama, number 9 versus number 6, Houston. That's a great game going on. Coming up in the next week.
You got Kansas playing Duke at 9:30.
Yep. You got some great games.
You got Auburn playing North Carolina tonight. Yep. Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Yep. You got Wisconsin, Michigan next week. That's a great Big Ten matchup. 5-1 versus 7-0. Wisconsin basketball looks pretty back to what they were doing.
Do they?
Yeah, they look pretty.
Scoring 46 points a game and winning.
Exactly. Yeah. Baylor, UConn next week, Wednesday. That'll be a good one. Alabama, North Carolina next week on Wednesday. 7:15 game, number 9 versus number 12. Obviously, those rankings will be a little different. That'll be a hell of a matchup. Marquette, Iowa State next week, same day. Like next Wednesday, you've got Kansas, Creighton. Like you've got all kinds of shit next week. Auburn, Duke. Pittsburgh, Mississippi State. Like next Wednesday, December 4th.
Okay, college basketball.
Like you got some
run it.
Great matchups coming up in the next week. So hopefully people are paying attention to that. Let's talk about some women.
Damn, Pops.
Talk about a little women.
Love talking about women.
Of course, again, AP Top 25. This will probably be changing pretty quickly. But UCLA, still number 1. UConn
This
number
is
2.
brand new, updated because South Carolina just lost to UCLA. So this is updated.
Okay, this one's
updated.
good. Notre Dame at number 3, South Carolina at number 4, 5-1. Texas at 5, USC. We got them at 6, LSU at 7, Oklahoma 8, Kansas State 9, Maryland 10.
So the same 10 teams you've been wondering about, except for Iowa after Caitlin Clark left.
And OSU sneaking up a little bit.
See them, don't you?
OSU
Undefeated down there.
Yeah, they're playing really good basketball.
And sneaky because no one's talking about them.
What year is point guard? What's her name? Always gets into the paint. OSU.
Oh, thick girl?
Yeah.
Sophomore, junior? Sophomore or junior. She's not quite a senior. I know her freshman year was either last year or the year before.
I think she's a junior this year.
Maybe a junior this year.
Yeah, I think we watched her 2 seasons. Yeah, I think we watched her 2 seasons.
She can hoop, bro.
Love her.
Hoop.
What the hell is her name?
And got that build, like for real.
Yeah, like her a lot. So women, again, please, women's basketball, especially college basketball, go watch and support. Like they're very, very good right now. Some great games. You got tomorrow, Thursday, which again you won't see this. So NC State versus LSU is going to be a really good matchup. Kansas State versus DePaul will be pretty good. DePaul, tough start of the season, but they got some talent on that team. They're 2-4, but it'll be in their place. That'll be actually a pretty good game for DePaul, I think.
Cody McCannon, Cody McCannon. Yeah.
Duke and Oklahoma tomorrow. Let me look next week because there was a couple that I saw that I was like, ooh, these will be good. There we go. Again, Wednesday. December 4th is like the day for college basketball. You got number 8, Oklahoma versus number 24, Louisville. Earlier in the day, that'll be 5 p.m. game. Florida Atlantic versus TCU, 17. That'll be really good. And Oregon.
What's Oregon's record? Are they undefeated?
6-1.
Okay. Watch out for the Oregon Ducks.
They're really, really good.
They're really good.
And they play Washington State. Washington State, they're having a tough start to the season, but it'll be a good game. I would guarantee that it'll be a good game. And then the next day, Thursday, this is the one. Kentucky, number 14 Kentucky versus number 16 North Carolina, December 5th.
Get active.
And then you have right after them, that's at 5 o'clock game, 7 o'clock. Number 5 Texas. I got to put that on my calendar. Number 5 Texas versus number 3 Notre Dame.
I love that they're doing Wednesday night and then giving the girls their love on Thursday.
Exactly.
Night. That's so dope.
Because then you follow that up same time, 7 p.m., 18 Ole Miss versus 20 NC State.
Great basketball.
9 p.m. Duke versus South Carolina.
LSU plays Stanford.
And then Alabama plays California.
Y'all better cut it out.
Hell yeah.
Big ups to college basketball, dog. I'm way more excited about that than the NBA. I can promise you that. Top of the key.
All right.
You said you add this in? They're doing it as we speak?
Right, they literally just announced the top 5.
Did they finally move Ostino to the 2 where they're supposed to be at?
O-State's at the 2.
Bitch!
All right, can I pause this? Boom. Screenshot. Boom. Perfect timing. All right, top of the key.
That's crazy.
NCAA football.
That is so stupid.
College football playoff rankings literally just came out.
That is so stupid.
I have it paused. So right now we've got 1 through...
Go 12 to 1?
12 to 1?
I guess, right? I don't know. Is that possible?
Why does it say 16? Because that's their AP ranking?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, so...
Oh, so they haven't put them in their spot yet?
No, they have. Or have they?
They haven't put them in their spot yet.
Okay, so here are the teams that are in right now. I'll just say, I think that they have, because those are the rankings, but they're saying that these are the first team out. Clemson first team out when they're ranked number 12 right now. That's why I got confused. Why is Arizona State? But they're saying
this is their AP rankings, but this is their place 1 through 12. You think?
I think so.
They're just in there.
I think they're just in there. Maybe they haven't placed, but we'll see. So we'll go Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, Notre Dame, Miami, Georgia, Tennessee, SMU, Indiana still holding on, which I love.
Of course.
Boise State, Arizona State.
Those are
They're saying the
teams.
first team out is actually Clemson at number 12. That makes this game this weekend against Clemson, or Clemson's rivalry game this weekend, huge for them.
Yeah.
Really, really big. And then second team out's Alabama.
Fuck those guys.
So I'll kind of keep playing this, and we'll see.
We'll keep you up. See, there they go.
There we go. Yeah, so that was right. So they have, instead of Clemson, who's the number 12 ranked team, they have them first out, and Arizona, who's the number 16 ranked AP team, in as the 12th spot for college football ranking.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Clemson's got to be so pissed.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right
like,
now.
So Arizona State would come to Ohio State,
Correct,
and get waxed by 100 points.
Yeah, because right now,
Indiana would play Penn State.
So get this.
They haven't played yet this season.
So no. So they have OSU ranked at number 5 right now.
See what I'm saying? They keep doing this. This is silly to me.
So here are your top seeds. 1 through 4, you've got Oregon, Texas, Miami, and Boise State are your 4.
Pops,
yes.
if you don't cut this out.
That's what's interesting. Based on latest rankings.
If you don't cut this out.
That's what I'm reading. That's what I
see it with my eyes. If you don't cut this out.
But this is based on rankings, so is this the real?
The only team these niggas lost to was Oregon on the road by a point. And you got them the 5th best team in the country according to this damn thing. See, it's like, cut it out. And I don't even like Ryan Day, but like, come on.
This seems like projections. Okay. I don't know that this is live. Let's circle back. Let's let this show play a little bit. Because that makes no damn sense.
Thank you.
That makes
But that's what it was last week.
Right.
But if you can't beat a number 5 Indiana like they did and stay where you are, we got to circle back.
We'll circle back.
Fuck that noise.
So let's talk about rivalry week matchups.
Now I want to beat Michigan by 100 points.
Won't happen. Ohio State opens up as a 21-point favorite in this game. I think you should at least take the points for Michigan on that one.
I don't know. I don't know. You probably right.
If Michigan plays like they played last week, you should take the points.
If they play any different,
then you shouldn't take the points.
You should take the points. Yeah.
I think that's a really good bet. Throw 5 on that. You got 5 on that. I got 5 on it. Yeah, you got 5 to throw Tim to cover the spread on a 21 game after beating Northwestern 50-6.
They beat that ass.
50-6.
They really did.
Yeah.
Sure.
Michigan just came off their best showing of the season, beating Northwestern 50-6. This was simply their best offensive-looking game so far. Passing game looked better, which opened up the running game. It's funny how that works, right?
I see your sarcasm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think Michigan can at least cover, but OSU should come out ready to play, which I think they will. How do you feel about OSU right now?
I mean,
can I say what I think?
Absolutely.
The only thing that because their front 7,
our DBs are shit.
The DBs scare me.
Our DBs are shit.
Really, the only thing.
Iggy is so bad, bro.
Iggy's bad, man.
Iggy's so bad.
Yeah,
he's so bad.
Yeah,
their DBs are shit. Their 2 cornerbacks are probably the worst 2 cornerbacks of the top 5 to 6 teams in the country.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Yeah, that's really the thing that scares me.
No doubt about it.
Besides that, and what's lucky is that OSU has had enough great defensive schemes when it comes to pressuring the other quarterback.
That is what saved our lives last week.
Exactly.
They switched up the schemes and started blitzing crazy and stunting and all of that shit, which we haven't done.
Right.
And that was like, oh shit. All right, homie. Coach them up.
Just don't even have to worry about the CBs at that point.
No, because if your front 7 do their job, you don't even got to worry about them giving the ball off.
Yeah.
But as many pass interferences as Iggy has and all of that shit, he's not great. He's not great. So that's what I think. And I don't like Ryan Day and Chip Kelly.
I agree with that.
For sure. Moving on.
Georgia Tech and Georgia.
Fuck Georgia.
To me, this isn't a cakewalk for Georgia. I think Georgia has played pretty bad for them, right? I'm not the hell's his name?
Kirby.
Who?
Coach, the head coach?
No, the quarterback for Georgia.
I keep seeing Stetson Bennett. Carson Beck.
Yeah, I'm not his eyes are weird.
He starts as Stetson Bennett to me. He's the same dude. It's like it's Carson
he takes off
Bennett.
His helmet, I'm like, something's wrong with his eyes. Like they're buggy and weird.
He do look crazy, but Stetson look weird too. Stetson Bennett the 8th or whatever the hell his name was. Yeah. It's just a thing.
Like Beck looks like he did a line of coke and he's like paranoid now.
Woo! I see 7 tight ends out there, coach.
Yeah, not as crisp. Georgia is a 19.5-point favorite.
Take that.
And I think Tech
you should take that more than the Ohio State Michigan game. Take that.
Let's say Tech just beat Miami earlier this month, 28-23. Definitely take. Y'all get the motorcycles down here that race all the time too?
You hear that?
Because it's like a thing in Columbus right now. I know they're trying to crack down.
For sure.
It's crazy.
For sure.
South Carolina, Clemson. Like we just talked about, this is a really, really big game for Clemson, as they're at the bottom of that college football. That just kind of proves
I wonder
that
what
right
South
there.
Carolina's ranked
South Carolina is not at the moment.
at all.
No.
Okay, all right.
But it's a rivalry game.
No doubt.
Rankings don't matter.
They does not.
They really don't.
They does not.
Miami, number 8, Miami at Syracuse.
Miami, if you don't beat the shit out of Syracuse this weekend,
Syracuse is, and it's, what's interesting is that they're only a 10.5 point favorite.
they
over
know more.
Syracuse.
I know. They know. Is there a player
Remember,
hurt or something
Syracuse
going
was
on?
my other team.
It's true.
Clemson and Syracuse were kind of my other teams. I was like, okay, Kyle McCord, like all. I mean, like, and then Syracuse, like.
Oh, Kyle McCord. That's right. Yeah.
I'm like,
you said that.
Like, they're another team where I kind of wondered about this year. So, like, Kyle McCord has had a really great season. Cam Ward needs to be ready to play.
When you say Kyle McCord fast, it sounds like you're saying Carl McCorn.
Carl McCord. Carl McCord needs to be ready. I love Carl McCord. Bro. I would fuck up some caramel corn right now. Like fresh out the oven,
Caramel
too.
corn is so
my God. Like still like hot.
Caramel corn is so good.
Man.
Caramel corn fresh out the oven or a brand new Krispy Kreme donut? Which is better?
Is it just one Krispy Kreme donut?
The experience, the caramel corn experience or the Krispy Kreme experience?
Well, here's what I know. And I'm just putting
When that light goes on at Krispy Kreme, cuz.
Oh. Here's how big backed I used to be. Okay. I used to have the app, and it would tell me when the hot and ready sign was on a Krispy Kreme. I have now deleted the app.
Donuts are crazy.
But it would literally be like hot and ready sign, and if I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that I would drive there when the hot and ready sign was on, because not only do you get donuts, but then they give you a free donut because they're coming out hot and ready. Like, of course I'll go get a free donut. And then act like I'm shopping. You know what? No, I'm good.
I'm good, bro. Them damn Krispy Kreme. I don't even mess with donuts like that. Them damn Krispy Kreme donuts
whole
fresh
different
out of the thing. Fuck my dog.
Wing shot.
Let's get it.
Standings. NFL.
I hate the NFL.
Oh.
I kind of hate the NFL. I can honestly say it. It's like there's very few teams that I thoroughly enjoy watching, and when 1 o'clock games or 4 o'clock games come on, it's really, really difficult for me to click it on and watch.
Yeah.
It's just true. Go ahead.
Let's just kind of go conference.
And this is exactly
AFC
why.
East, Buffalo Bills. AFC North, you've got
Miami's trying.
Miami's
They've
at 5.
They won their last 3.
They're at 5 and 6.
They won their last 3 with Tua.
AFC North, top heavy, Pittsburgh and Baltimore.
And then it's a horrible drop off.
What happened to the Bengals? Coach?
No, Joe defense.
Their defense
Joe
is
Burrow is
horrible.
playing Joe Burrow is actually playing MVP. Like
Incredible.
Jamar Chase is balling. T. Higgins, crazy. It's their defense. Their defense is literally that bad. And their defensive coordinator. That's it.
Give you an idea. So we're going to the AFC South. Houston's at 7 and 5. Indianapolis at 5 and 7. If they somehow were to win 4 of the next 5 games, they're actually still probably right there for the playoffs. That just gives you how bad.
At 9 and 8.
Right.
No, that's just a fact. It's like the Eastern Conference in basketball.
Correct. And then of course AFC West, you've got Kansas City at 10 and 1, but you got the Chargers and Denver right there at 7 and 3 and 7 and 5.
Not bad.
Not bad.
The
NFC,
Chargers are actually like big ups to Harbaugh.
good job. Yeah.
I mean, right?
Yeah, right.
Like you gotta give it to him.
Let me update this because I think
He's coaching them up.
because they should have that one more loss now, right? Because they lost last night.
It would be 7 and 5. But would that make them 7 and 4? Did they have a
7 and 4? It should be.
They are 7 and 4.
No, on my screen it said 7 and 3.
Oh,
I had this open from last night.
Got you.
So yeah, 7 and 4. NFC East, Philadelphia and Washington. We got Philadelphia 9 and 2. Washington Commanders still having a decent. See, considering we didn't expect that from Washington, I'll give them 7 and 5. Good for them.
They might fuck around and end up like 8-9 though if they don't get this shit together.
Yeah, right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. NFC North, again, to me, is the best division right now. You've got Detroit Lions at 10-1, Minnesota at 9-2, and Green Bay at 8-3.
that's great.
You've got
That's a great conference.
yeah, and I think I have it written. The Green Bay and Detroit play next Thursday night. That'll be a really, really great game to watch.
Who Detroit doesn't play this Thursday? They don't play on Thanksgiving? They always play on Thanksgiving.
Next Thursday as well.
They play this Thursday and
I don't
next
know
Thursday?
about this Thursday, December 5th. They have Green Bay at Detroit.
Okay, I'm interested to see what the Thanksgiving game
Yeah, I
are.
haven't
We'll look
even
in a
looked.
second.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, because I can pull that up. NFC South, you got Atlanta at 6-5. This is a boo-boo league. NFC South 6-5. Atlanta, Tampa Bay 5-6. I expected so much more out of Tampa Bay.
Did you?
I did. I mean, they had such a great season last year. I mean, they ended
Fair.
at 10-6, right? 10
Bro, they lost both of their wide receivers.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah. New Orleans Saints at 4-7. Carolina, we know what Carolina does. NFC West, not great. This is that one we're talking about, right? 6-5, 6-5, 5-6, 5-6.
That's shitty titty. Say that again. Please run that back one more time. This is abysmal.
Seattle 6-5, Arizona 6-5, Los Angeles Rams 5-6, San Francisco 5-6.
One of these assholes is going to be a 3 or 4 seed.
Correct.
Meanwhile, the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings are going to end up battling for like 6th or 7th because they're nice as fucking in an awesome division. Again, no team with the losing record should go to the playoffs in the NBA, and no 6-5 team should be a higher fucking seed than an 8-2 team in the NFL.
Completely agree.
Okay.
Yes.
Thursday football games. The Bears and the Lions at 12:30, so they're playing Thursday nights back-to-back.
Yep.
The Giants and the Cowboys. What are we talking about? The Dolphins and the Packers and the Raiders and the Chiefs. I don't care about none of them games.
That should have been a flex schedule in the Giants and the Packers.
I don't care about none of them games.
No. Thursday, yeah, Thanksgiving football
so bad.
Yeah.
The Bears and the Giants and the Cowboys. We're talking about 2-9 versus 4-7. Fuck out of here. The Dolphins and the Packers. That'll be a good game, depending upon Tua.
Yeah.
Like that'll be the one right there.
That's the only one that I'll probably
pick.
pick.
At 8:00 p.m.
And I don't mean I'll peek at that one.
And then you got Black Friday, the Raiders and the Chiefs.
Whatever.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That right there tells me everything I need to know about how much I could care less about football right now. That's such shitty branding. Moving on.
A couple people I just wanted to shout out to.
Give it to them.
Great performances. Bo Nix.
After
a slow start to the season, seemed to be figuring out the NFL speed. Since game 4, where he had 1 TD and 4 interceptions, he has thrown for 15 TDs and 2 interceptions.
Okay, Ebonics.
He has also brought up his passer rating to an 89.9, which he was at a 45 something. And is closing the race with Jaden Daniels for Rookie of the Year.
Great coaching. Way to come to practice. Way to be the first one in, last one out, because you're not going to do that without 100% committing to your craft, Bo Nix. So big up to you, bro, for sure.
And then Brock Bowers.
Tight end?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think we're talking about Brock as much because everyone talks about Kelsey and everything, but as a rookie, he's got 74 receptions, 744 yards, and 3 touchdowns without a QB on the Raiders.
Where is he?
On the Raiders.
Wow. He had Gardner and them throwing him the ball. All right, Brock.
Yeah. I put in here, what's my joke I put in here? He's going to be unstoppable just like his receding hairline.
Jesus.
Unstoppable.
Jesus, Lord have mercy. No, you're never gonna. No, you're never gonna. No, you're never gonna.
Marquee matchups, Eagles-Ravens Sunday.
Great game.
That's going to be a great one. Spread on this game is only 3 points. Ravens are favored at home.
Who wins?
Clock management. This is going to be...
Who wins this game?
This is going to be which running back has the better game. You're going to have Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry in this one going head-to-head. This is going to be a game and clock management game.
Remember when they said black dudes weren't smart enough to play quarterback?
Yeah.
Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Now it's like almost all of them. It's like they're either black or Hawaiian.
Here we go again, which is basically black.
Right.
Which is basically black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's Hawaii black, but it's basically black. Same rhythm, you know what I'm saying? Like it's black.
There's a lot of us now.
It's a lot of us now.
Packers at Lions.
Another
December
black
5th.
quarterback.
Just talked about that one. Packers have won 4 of their last 5 games, with the last loss being to the Lions at home. They will be looking to split the series with the Lions.
If the Lions win this game, it's a wrap on that division, a wrap on that conference.
That's it. This is Green Bay's, and you got Minnesota in between them. So this is a huge game for the Packers.
Do they play any of them play Minnesota anymore? You think?
I will
have to like the last game of the season.
Now.
Usually Packers play the Bears the very last game of the season. You don't got to dig for that, bro. My bad.
Well, it shouldn't have been that hard.
That's really difficult. That's too much.
Yes, week 17, Green Bay plays Minnesota.
That's going to be a game. And then they got the Bears the week after that. That's usually how they finish that up.
Yep.
Woo-wee. All right. Corner shot.
Athletes, actors, and atrocities.
What these fools
Let's
doing?
talk about Conor McGregor, who has just been found liable of a 2018 rape by jury in civil lawsuit.
That means you did it.
That is correct.
That means you
I was
did
just
it.
on jury duty.
That definitely means you did it.
Woman was awarded financial damages totaling roughly $258,000.
That's it.
248,000 euros. Did not make any statement afterwards. Originally, lawsuit was filed in 2021. This is why we have not seen him in the UFC or do anything like that one. During the trial, the woman testified in the court that she told McGregor she didn't feel comfortable being left alone with him, and they were in the bedroom of a penthouse suite in a hotel in Dublin, Ireland, not Ohio.
Thanks for that clarification.
Says, I tried to talk him around that I didn't want to have sex and wasn't for anything like that. He just wasn't taking no for an answer. Body weight. Okay, yeah, here you go. Also said McGregor choked her 3 times, placed her in a chokehold, pinned her down in the bed and with body weight on top of me, brutally raped and battered her. He started having flashbacks like he was in the ring and shit. So, Octagon, like, you're guilty? See you later, buddy.
But all they gave him was a $250,000 fine for strangling a woman, and
I don't know that that's the final thing. I think that's just part of the damages.
That better not be the final thing.
Of course, because he's saying these allegations are false. I'm here to say my piece and my truth. The allegations are lies. They're false. You said it twice in the same statement.
But I'm going to pay her the money anyway.
Correct.
You know what?
So then I have on here Indianapolis. So I had a thing pop up that this past Sunday, it says Sunday morning filled with gunfire in Indianapolis with at least 9 people shot in 4 hours. Below is a timeline. And I'll say before this timeline, these shootings, there was a teenager critically injured and showed up to Riley Children's Hospital and a man shot and killed at McDonald's. 1 a.m., officer responded 40th Street of a report of a person shot. 1:12, not around the corner, another person shot. 1:18, more cops reported walk-in. Methodist Hospital walk-in person shot. Victim is awake and breathing. 2:35 a.m. shot. 2:49 male shot. No witnesses. 3:18 in the morning nightclub shot. 4 a.m. shot down the street. 4:15 a.m. Responding to a report of a person shot or rather located victim with injuries consistent with gunshot wounds. Victim is awake and breathing.
Shot.
Wow. Gun control.
What the fuck?
I was like,
and that's just in Indianapolis.
That was just in Indianapolis. In a 4-hour span. 9 people.
Yo, cuz. The fuck are y'all doing out here?
And then we finally finish up. DeMarcus Robinson, Rams wide receiver, was arrested early Monday morning, just hours after the loss to the Eagles. Suspicion of DUI while driving in excess of 100 miles per hour.
You're an idiot.
Dumb.
Didn't you learn from the nigga for the Raiders who literally
like thank you.
Like he did that. He's in prison now because he did that.
Correct.
You're not invincible. Conor McGregor, you're not invincible. Like I'm tired, man. I'm tired of people. So what we gonna do is we gonna take a break. I need to breathe. I need to hit this vape in. Niggas is getting on my nerves. 317 Sports Project. We're gonna come back and talk about some Naptown news. Niggas getting on our nerves. We'll be right back after these messages. Wow.
brothers.
With them damn rankings for the CFB. We got an update.
Give me a high five.
Welcome back to the 317 Sports Project, presented by our second sponsor, Clean Kicks, Columbus, Ohio's #1 premium sneaker treatment shoe cleaning service. We out here cleaning kicks, painting kicks, doing ISO restoration, and a bunch of other services. The Shoebox, which is Clean Kicks on wheels, is officially in the streets, meaning we offer pickup and drop off, along with the ability to pull up to an event, be the life of the party. Premium sneaker treatment for premium sneakerheads. Do yourselves a favor and give us a follow on Instagram at cleankicks.614. What that looking like, bro?
I was right.
No way.
Fourth.
No way.
No, we're good.
Okay. Okay.
We're good.
Let's get the fuck out of here with that shit. All right. So Ohio State's clearly #2.
Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, Notre Dame, Miami, Georgia, Tennessee, SMU, Indiana, Boise State, Clemson.
Clemson is in.
But no.
That's the
Arizona State would earn 12th and final spot in CFP as projected because of the Big 12 championship. That's why they jumped from 16 to 12.
Did they bring up the bracket or is the show still on or is the show over?
It's over, but the bracket is
out.
That.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
this
right.
was live.
So then Ohio State would play, they'd have a bye.
They'd have a bye.
No. Yeah, #2 would have a bye.
No. Projected first round buys. This is interesting. Hold on, let me rewind this. Because it says projected first round buys right now.
With an asterisk.
Oregon, Texas, Miami, and Boise State.
So Ohio State's still #5.
So they're still yes, because now that I'm looking at the rankings on this, it says Oregon, Texas, Miami, Boise State, OSU at 5, Penn State at 6, Notre Dame at 7, Georgia at 8, Tennessee at 9, SMU at 10.
Who else on that schedule beat top 5 teams and lost to the #1 team in the country by 1 point? This is fucking stupid.
That's what it says.
Is that not? Is that like
That's
you don't
weird.
even like Ohio State? But that's fucking stupid.
weird.
Okay,
That's
all
weird.
right, thank you.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Moving on, Naptown is going to play itself out. Go beat Michigan, go win the Big Ten championship, and it'll play itself out. Fuck it. Naptown news. Moving on, the Indianapolis Colts. Man, oh man, 5-7 right now. You know what I put in there? This feels familiar. This feels very, very, very familiar.
Reminiscent of the last few seasons.
5 games left in the season. I feel like we're playing for our lives, and it's going to end up coming down to the Jags again. If we lose that game, fuck them. The Patriots, the Broncos, Titans, Giants, and Jags are our last 5 games. We're constantly trying to quote-unquote get in. Our conference sucks ass, and we cannot win it. Houston beat us both times. If it comes down to the Jags and we lose that game again, fire everybody. Not really, but fucking fire everybody.
Yeah.
AR5 playing pretty decent the last 2 games. Numbers don't necessarily tell the story. His offensive line and tight ends gave him 0 help. Mad penalties in the wrong times. 11 for 28, 172 yards, but that doesn't say it all. So many plays got called back. Touchdowns getting dropped. What you think, bro?
I'm going to put this on there. Jay Robinson on X, Twitter, he posted this yesterday. Non-accuracy factors for AR's low completion percentage. 12.9 average depth of target, second farthest in the last 19 years. 11.8% drop percentage is the second highest percentage in the last 5 years. 26.8% throwaway, hit as thrown, batted attempted rate when under pressure, second in the NFL. 37.8% pressure, 10th most in the NFL.
There you have it.
Yes.
It ain't always about them numbers, y'all. Fired or required? Will they be with the Colts next season? Chris Ballard.
Yeah.
Shane Steichen.
Yes, definitely.
Gus Bradley.
He's actually probably been the most consistent coach after we were very down on him earlier in the season. He's actually had a better second half of the season, Gus Bradley has.
Will he be there next year?
I think so.
Jim Bob Cooter, offensive coordinator.
He's my what if.
Okay. Snarf, I'm not mad. Free agents, keep them or cut them. Click on this right here, if you will, my dog. Free agents moving into the upcoming season. Do we keep these cats or do we cut these cats? What you think? Ryan Kelly.
They'll cut him.
Mo Alley.
Oh, I mean, honestly, the 3 tight ends we have don't do nothing, so you can let him go.
Joey Flacco.
Depending on price, I'm okay if he comes back.
My nigga. EJ Speed.
Keep him.
Julian Blackmon.
I think he's proven some great play this season, and I still think he'd be pretty cheap, so keep him.
Cashed in Doolin.
I'm fine if he goes.
Everybody else I don't really care about. Oh, Dio. Do we keep Dio next year?
Yes.
Okay. And Danny Pinter.
Probably not.
Trey Serm.
He'll be cheap.
All right. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, Kylan Granson gone. Sam Ellinger, he'll probably go.
He'll go get a second backup spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
for sure. Especially if we keep Joe Flacco. For sure. If somebody gets hurt, he'll come in for a couple of games.
Yeah.
Go to Tampa. Go to Tampa and back up Baker.
Same person.
Exactly.
Exact same player.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For sure. You got anything else on the Colts?
Nah.
Nothing else? All right. Indiana Pacers starting to gel finally? ? It's been a weird season, bro. We're 8-10.
Yep.
8th in the East. Injuries: Wiseman, Jackson, Nimby, Neesmith, Shepard. The rotation has been all jacked up. Ty had a slow start. Started 1 for 16 from the 3-point line to start the year. Straight trash. Shooting almost 50% since. Busted for 34 and 13 last night versus the Pelicans. I still have to say that I think 9 for 18 from the 3-point line is too much. But whatever you got to do. He's driving and getting into the paint more, and he's having fun.
Yeah, he said it. He
did say it?
He went out and mentioned, for some reason, it started actually feeling like a job, and I forgot the joy in basketball.
Ooh.
The last 2 games, I wanted to go out and have fun. I think I proved that I play better when I'm having fun on the court. And he's lighter on his feet.
When Puma cut you a check for as much money as they did, I can imagine this shit starts feeling a little heavy on the shoulders.
Olympics, you had check cut.
People saying you shouldn't be in the Olympics.
Be there,
yeah,
and then you had a slump where everything was a little short. He was
long summer.
He was tired.
Tired.
Yeah, he was tired. Back spasms probably still helping a little bit, but what people don't realize is your body can't heal when you're mentally down.
Them late night foursomes ain't helping either.
Stop posting those pictures.
Them late night foursomes shouts to 50 Cent.
Off season. Pretty proud of you. Right now, don't need those out there.
Can't be busting nuts like that, cuz. You don't need them long nights like that right now, cuz. Coming in drunk at 4 a.m. with your girlfriend and 2 cute white girls. I'm just saying. It's a hell of a night, bro. But come on, cut that shit out.
Blue Chew.
Pascal actually gave him a great talk and said, we got your back, bro. It's not just you. We're in it too. We're not all playing great. Let's get this back together. And they're doing it. I think Ben Math is growing up by the day. He said his points are dropping off, but his overall play, decision-making, team camaraderie, the development as the young man has been a player to watch, and Coach Carlisle has got him acting different.
Yeah, the fact that he is chasing rebounds to me is huge. Moving his feet better on defense is huge. He still gets blown by a couple times, but he's there. He's right
hungry.
there. He's hungry with it. But the fact that he's averaging over 6.5 rebounds a game is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wondered if the 20 points would kind of falter off just because we have so many people on the team that can score 20 points.
As Ty averages more points,
correct,
he's going to lose points.
Yes.
That's just what it is.
Yeah. So he was the focal point because Ty was had such a down early part of the season. He was like, okay, we need you to go out there and do
he
something.
And
he held it down. But if he can give me 16 to 20 a night, that's kind of what I'm looking for Matherin on the point side right now.
17 points, 8 rebounds, 4.5 to 5 assists.
Yeah.
It's perfect basketball.
I love that.
For sure.
Yeah, for your third season.
That's perfect basketball. I love that. For sure.
And I will say, with injuries, what really happens and what you hope happens is that you have young players ready to go. We are playing 3 rookies, right? Shout out to Quentin Jackson.
Kind of balling.
Balling.
3,
first year you're starting 3 games right away, and playing really, really well.
Very sound.
You're the pesty,
yep,
the little faster. You're the Lance Stevenson on the court.
Yep.
And I love last game. You're hitting open 3 points.
Facts.
That's what I like to see.
Facts.
Freeman, Enrique Freeman?
Sure.
Power forward, rookie he played at Akron.
Did he?
Yeah, he was Akron Zips,
All right.
player of the year. Great. Love seeing you out there. I hate that you have to be out there because of all of our injuries.
Exactly.
But love that you're getting the experience at the same time. Like you said, Moses Brown, he was a second thought for the Lakers. The Lakers actually were the first to pick him up when he got drafted after he went undrafted. They picked him up as a free agent, but the Lakers don't really know how to develop people right now. Young talent.
What's their coach? JJ would.
JJ can.
JJ
the coaches that they had prior.
Darvin Ham is not developing you.
They did not have
JJ
that.
could.
So Moses Brown, I love that we went and got. Again, I put a poll out there on who they're going to go get. Moses Brown was not on my list.
No,
I never heard of Moses Brown. 7'2". I'm like, where's he been? 7'2".
I've definitely heard of Moses Brown, I feel you.
So yeah. You got young guys ready to step up and at least get out there and see if they can do some stuff. The only thing that sucks with losing Shepard, Nimhard, and Neesmith, it makes our second unit, when our second unit goes down, it's not as offensively sound as it was. That's the one thing. Yeah. So we can't finish quarters the way that we had been, because last year we basically had almost another.
We're running you out of the fucking gym.
We almost had another starting
no
five.
No question about it.
Going in
for sure.
So we'll see as people come back healthy. Neesmith, but we'll see what the rotation looks like, because now you got these other guys playing.
Neesmith's coming off that bench because
has to
get used to that.
Yep.
Luckily, the East is downright shitty, though. We were talking about it. Knicks are 10-7 and in fourth. Magic are 12-7 and in third. Won't take much to get into the playoffs. 33-35 wins will be the 8th seed. And like I said before, losing records should not be in the playoffs, but that's just my opinion. 2 more home games before quite the road trip. Want to click on this little link for a second, see what we got going on here. We got quite the road trip coming up, dog.
4-game road trip, right? After our next
but even another road trip after that, if I recall correctly. It's like 4 games on the road, 1 home game, and then 3. Another few on the road.
And then 2 more in Boston.
We're talking Phoenix, Sacramento, Golden State, Boston twice. Like it's.
Well, if you remember, I said how important November was.
Our home games.
And we didn't have the November that I thought we would.
Nope.
Because December scared me. I knew December we were on the road more than that, and then you finish December with Boston back-to-back, but you're playing games like...
At Boston back-to-back.
Correct. Golden State, Sacramento,
OKC,
Phoenix. Toronto for some reason because of length. Any team with length really, really bothers the Pacers. So those
Brooklyn,
are the teams
who came on.
And here's what I want to say.
Say it.
If y'all don't coach this team how to figure out a 2-3 zone,
man, if y'all don't get the ball in the middle of that fucking zone, cuz
like, come on. We've been talking about this for the last 3 seasons. All teams are watching tape and just switching to a 2-3 zone, and y'all look scared.
How are y'all not putting somebody in the middle of that damn zone still? And swinging the basketball. Move the zone, cuz.
It makes no sense.
This is like 5th grade basketball shit.
Correct. Y'all are still trying to just go around the perimeter.
If they're in a 2-3, we should be in a 1-3-1. Like whatever they're doing, do the opposite of that.
Correct.
Put somebody in the center of the zone who can see over the zone. Oh my God, bro. It's so bad. You're so right. It's so bad. Shouts to Moses Brown, like you said, though. Undrafted out of UCLA in 2019. Got to appreciate the man's effort, willingness to jump right in. 15 points versus Washington. 6 points, 4 or 5 rebounds the other night versus the Pelicans. 7-2, can run the floor. We need it. So big ups to you, bro, because you came and jumped right in there.
Because sadly, Wiseman was about to have a season for us.
Season.
Like, really. He really was.
You're right.
He's not Wiseman, but he's the size that we need on the team to counteract what Miles does on the outside.
You preaching. The fine print. The NBA All-Star game changes. Fuzz the what? You hear about this shit?
Yeah.
So, a series of shorter games.
Remember, you just texted me after I sent it to you. You just said, I'm confused. And we didn't talk about anything else. We never really talked about it.
I'm still confused. This is like the play-in tournament, trying to learn about that shit.
Oh, remember that a couple years ago? Shit. We were like, so wait, if you dot the I.
Greed. Start with green.
Carry the 2.
4.
This team plays this team.
Red, go. Duck, go. Green light, red light. The fuck?
I watched the Richard Jefferson explanation at least 20
felt
times.
more stupid. Like, I don't get it. So, NBA All-Star Game changes. A series of shorter games. The first 2 games will be the semifinal and target a score of 40 points. The winners of those 2 games will advance and play each other in the finals with a target of 25 points. What do you think of this?
Why would you score less points in the finals? Right? Shouldn't it be the opposite? Like you want...
Make it go faster, 25, and the first last person to go to 50, double
the points because you'd want more basketball on the other side.
That there's a point that I didn't even fucking think about.
I'm like, the point.
And this is why that's logic right there. I'm emotion. This is logic.
Like I'm just kind of like, well, that just doesn't make sense because if we're worried about what the reason you made the change in the All-Stars because you hate that they don't play defense. You could set yourself up for some real big failures that if the finals, they're still not playing defense and they score 25 points real fast.
It's a pretty boring final.
That's like watching a heavyweight fight in the knockouts in the first 30 seconds. So, TV ratings.
I blame the players. I think, Adam Silver is literally begging these motherfuckers to care about the game. Play-in tournaments, in-season tournaments, trying to switch this up because no one is watching these all-star games. No one is watching basketball for the first 15, 20 games of the season. No one is watching basketball pretty much after, the beginning of the year all the way up until Dr. King Day. And then after Dr. King Day, everybody cares about basketball again until it's over. It's a bad product.
What the players don't understand
my bad. Go ahead.
is you are creating the issue.
We
are having TV ratings to start the season lowest than it's been in years.
Because nobody's playing games.
What happens then is they're not going to get as much money from sponsors,
Facts.
which means they can't keep raising the cap for you guys to get paid as much.
Facts.
So you got to play to get paid.
They're incentivizing.
And not paid to get play.
Woo!
You got to earn the right for that paycheck. Period.
Stop missing games. Adam Silver shouldn't have to incentivize you to play basketball again. You can't win an award unless you play 65 games. Like, you guys are fucking up the brand, man.
Yeah.
You're fucking up the brand. The less you play, the less we care.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
That's how that works.
That's how that works.
So, happy Turkey Day.
Play your fucking basketball games. Don't watch football on Thursday because all the games suck.
Suck. Hope y'all brought a deck of cards because you ain't going to turn on the damn NFL games.
Watch Christmas Vacation and play spades and euchre with your families, for sure.
Put your phones down and enjoy your families.
317 Sports Project. We love you all. We will see you in a couple of weeks. Enjoy your holiday. Peace.
Cause I was like 2 years old, first time I heard a beat drop. Yeah. And by 3 years old, I'm learning how to beatbox. Yeah. 4 or 5 years old when I'm putting on the 45s. Final. Needle to the groove, I'm scratching up the sweet spots. Homie from the East Block, in Naptown where the fiends flock. Skip school all day, mama couldn't keep watch. Fresh fade with the Reeboks. Man, nah, nigga couldn't tell me nothing. I'm so sick in my own lane. Preteen pimping, all the light skin, red bone loving. Boombox on with the headphones bumping. Dreaming to find my niche. Cause I ain't really know back then when I picked up my first notebook and a black pen. That little nigga with a rhyme like this. I wasn't thinking to the days of a dope band, new EPs on a compact disc. Nah, shit, truth be told, I ain't know I could sound like this. For me back then, it was all a dream. 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 And this shit right here be the proof dreams do come true. And this shit right here be the proof dreams do come true. And this shit right here be the proof dreams